Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog episode. Today, as you can see, I'm wearing my hoodie. It's really cold. I don't know what happened. It's just like summer disappeared and we skipped over fall and went straight into winter. I mean, it got cold. It got cold really quick. And for some reason, at work, they decided that it's not time to turn on the heat yet. So it's really cold. And I mean, students are in the computer lab, like bundled up, like it's snowing outside and stuff. It's rather funny, but it's really cold. But definitely wanted to come by. Sorry about last week. I know that it just kind of fell apart and there weren't any real vlog updates. Didn't really do much because I was dealing with some health issues and stuff like that, and don't know what happened. Got hit with like this really bad bug. And it would almost stop me for a couple hours, then it would go away, then I'd get it again the next day. It was weird. Don't exactly know what happened, but I think everything is okay now. I seem to be better. But yeah, so sorry about that. Hope to really get stuff moving. I think I'll be posting a lot because I have a trip coming up soon, so I'll definitely be posting a lot more. You'll probably see like doubled up vlogs or daily vlogs or stuff like that. I don't know. I'm going to definitely try and ramp it up when it comes to when I go on some trips and stuff. But besides that, the one thing I really want to talk about last week was the fact that I went to the library. I mean, I know it's like the library. Yes, the library. I tend to go to the library. My family loves the library. And it's great stuff that's there. I know that the internet gives you everything you need, but there's something about actually having a book in hand. And my library at the school has some really cool stuff. And they recently just acquired like a whole bunch of graphic novels. And I just went in there and, I picked up Saga, which was, high on my list of reads. So I'm going to definitely definitely read that one over. And then they have Akira. And now, granted, I grabbed the fifth one without looking. I just grabbed one. And, but they have Akira. They have classics there. They've got new stuff there. I mean, and I got a lot of books. But, like Alex Ross's Rough Stuff, Rough Justice, and the books there. And, I mean, it is amazing to see what kind of books they put out and they get there and the resource that's available for free to everyone, and not a lot of people utilize it, and I think that that's a shame because there's so many, especially in my area. All the libraries are linked, so there's like 6 libraries together, and so you can actually get books from one library sent to you to the same library, and you can drop them off at a different library, and they're all connected, and it's really cool and convenient. I mean, just recently I actually picked up audiobooks. And I travel a lot, and so now when I have to drive, I can actually still catch up on some books, which is really cool. I mean, I was listening to a book, a fantasy book today, and instantly all kinds of ideas. I was like, oh, I can put this in, or oh, I can do that, or this would be really cool. And so just hearing other people's creative thought processes when it comes to storytelling and fantasy stuff, it was amazing. And, it seemed like I was multitasking. I was driving and I was listening to this story being told and ideas were coming and stuff like that. So it was really good use of my time. And I got that through the library. Now, granted, I know like Kindle and the iPads, iPhone, the Apple, everything, and Android has their own stuff and you can all get these audiobooks, which is great. But it's free. It's free at the library. This resource is super free and they got lots of great things there. I highly recommend that everyone goes out and actually gets a library card and goes to use it. Pick up a book, look through it, flip through it. I promise you it's not going to be, you're not going to fall back into time and go, oh my goodness, I'm so behind the times and technology is leaving me behind. Libraries are great. You should definitely pick up on a library card and get some library books, but make sure you turn them in on time or renew them or they will charge you. So that's the only downfall. If you're forgetful like me, you tend to end up owing a fee. It's not much, but the longer you let it run, the longer they can charge you. And they do keep adding on, so you could end up with a really big bill. But, you know, I think that it's worth it. I think that having a library, and they buy new books all the time and off of recommendations. So if a new book comes out from your favorite artist or author or something like that, you can recommend that they get it, and then when they get it, you put it on reserve, and then bam, now you have this book that you wanted. So libraries are awesome. That's all I can say. It's like, libraries are awesome. If you haven't checked one out in a long time, definitely go back and lose yourself in a good book, because, you know, the internet's great and you can lose yourself in a lot of social media and stuff like that, but especially if you're a creative person, seeing how other people approach their creative process through art and through books, and then the research that goes in from other people who are dissecting the art or the books and stuff like that, is very important for the growth of yourself as an artist. And so, you know, go ahead and see what they've done creatively and just soak it up, especially if you're a storyteller. There are so many books out there, and not just reading books that pertain to what you do. So if you're a fantasy guy or girl and you just read fantasy, that's great. But, you know, if you pick up like a horror book or a suspense thriller or a sci-fi book, you'll pick up different ways to tell a story, and then you can implement that into your own storytelling for fantasy. So once again, I'm going to cut this one off and just say, go to the library if you haven't gone to the library in a long time. Pick up a good book, check it out, read it, return it, rave about it. If you do go to the library and take me up on what I said, tell me what books you picked up. Just drop it in the comments and let me know. And you never know, I might have read it or I might not have. And if I haven't, I'll definitely pick it up. So please drop a comment. Let me know what you're picking up from the library. And I'll see you guys in the next video.